So let's create a free SEO strategy plan for your marketing agency, okay? Today we're going to be using Gemini Advanced, okay? I don't think 1.5 is available to me yet, but we're going to be using Advanced, and that's much better than the regular Gemini in my opinion. So let's test it out here and get started with our marketing plan. So first of all, I always like to just try and give more input to these LLMs. In this case, I want them to know more about SEO. So Ahrefs have a complete SEO course here. So I'm just going to give them this context first so that we know what we're talking about, right? So this is the complete SEO course for beginners. And okay, it's just giving us some information there. We don't really need to know that, but it's just giving us the first step. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is just basically give me an SEO strategy for my YouTube agency according to that video. Okay, so we have the kind of input. It's already been trained a little bit according to this video, and we're going to get an SEO strategy for my new YouTube agency. Okay, but it could be any agency. It could be short form agency, video editing agency, any agency that you want that provides a service. So here's what we got. Focus on creating high quality content that is relevant to your target audience. Okay, it's quite obvious really, but really this is just, if you want to break it down step by step, everything you need to do, right? Build backlinks to your videos, promote your videos on social media, etc. Track your results and make adjustments to your SEO strategy as needed. Okay, so it's giving us more tips, create a video series on a particular SEO topic. Okay, so that's a great way to do it, right? If you find 3 or 4 things that are relevant to your agency and make 3 or 4 videos about them. And that will really show that you are an authority in that topic and you know what you're talking about. So you can also partner with other YouTubers in your niche. It's a great way to get new exposure, okay? We can also create transcripts of our videos and publish them on our website. I've got a better idea than that, and I'll show you that later in the video. So this will help you improve your website's SEO and reach a wider audience, okay? You want to try to attract as many people that are looking for your service as possible. So I'm going to ask, what are my next steps, okay? You want to just keep asking this. What is the next thing I need to do? What is the next? Think about your strategy, right? So first thing we need to do is keyword research, okay? I have another video. I have various videos about how to do keyword research for YouTube and for blogs, so you can watch some of my other videos about that. Content planning, okay, excellent. Video production, that's something you need to think about if you want to start a YouTube agency. Okay, on-page optimization. So as you can see, this is really clear, right, what you should do and step by step, because sometimes you watch a video or you read a blog post and it all just gets, you get overwhelmed. So you just think about what you need to do each time and try to do each one of these steps: backlink building, adapt and refine. Because one of the things about creating content is that it just gets overwhelming. You just want so many ideas and so many things to learn when you're a content creator, when you're YouTube especially. There's just a million things you need to think about. So this is a great way to keep it step by step. Okay, so let's just start at the beginning. As I said, step by step, keyword research and content planning. Okay, those two are quite related, and then we'll do the video production next. So I'm going to ask it to do steps 1 and 2 for me. So as you see, it's here saying Ahrefs Keywords Explorer. It doesn't have access to that. It's just making that up. But as you can see, we can get some good ideas of keywords that we should include. Okay, so it's giving some good advice here if you don't know long tail keywords. So instead of just using YouTube SEO, you use YouTube SEO tips for beginners. And even this might be very competitive, but it doesn't mean you shouldn't make the video, right? Because if you make this video, what I found is some things that I thought were too competitive. Sometimes I'm just getting more and more traffic all the time. I don't know, I'm probably not ranking 1, 2, or 3, but the YouTube algorithm knows that so many people are searching a topic like this that it's just going to serve it up to people in other formats, in other ways, in suggested videos, and in browse on their homepage and things like that. So the great thing here is those example keywords for a YouTube agency. Okay, so if I want to set up a YouTube agency, then I need to make this content here, this content here. So instead of thinking a lot about what the content I can do, and sometimes I get too many ideas, I don't know how to make them, or sometimes you could have no ideas, right? In this case, it's great because you got all your ideas here. Again, there's loads of competition of people making videos like this, but if you do get one of these videos, then you're going to have the right audience ready to invest in your service, right? Because if somebody's looking for YouTube channel growth tips, then of course they're obviously looking to grow their YouTube channel. Okay, so it's going on. Step 2 is the content plan. So there's amazing little content calendar here. We have YouTube SEO basics. So I think this actually YouTube SEO tutorial for beginners is probably not super competitive, right? So we're getting the right content here. And it's also giving us a nice mix of formats. So list, top 10, they always do well when you do stuff like this. And then a Q&A with a YouTube SEO expert, okay? That's an excellent idea as well, right? Just to get yourself started, if you can reach out and find somebody who's a small YouTuber trying to grow their YouTube, somebody that it's obvious that they're putting in the work, but they haven't grown yet. But if you do an interview like this, you know, it's good for both people. Okay, so if you are trying to grow your agency, well, I would just keep asking for more tips like that. But what I would do really is first step is to create a blog about these topics. So the reason I always start with the blog is because people are searching things into Google, and it's probably the best intent search engine around because, you know, what do people think when they need something? They Google it, right? You Google something and you want to get the right results, right? So think about this. If any type of service you want, what do? You Google it, right? So it's the same with the marketing agency. At the end of the day, you're providing an agency, you're providing a service, right? So whatever that could be, short form agency, YouTube agency, blog post agency, video editing agency, all of these things, right? Whatever it is you're doing yourself. So you will need a website, of course. I don't have time in this video to go through how to set up a website, but if you watch my very first video on this channel, it goes through exactly step by step how to set up a WordPress website. So I'm going to make this one here because I think this is a good example here, how to optimize YouTube videos. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this into my AI writing tool of choice, which is Journalist AI. So you can get 3 free articles. I'll leave a link in the description below. So I just already have an account, so I'll just press my dashboard here. Right, so we're going to generate an article for my website here. So all we need to do is go to generate articles, an SEO article, and the title, right? So we got the title from Gemini there, how to optimize YouTube videos. So in the content section, we have whatever language it is you have. The target country, we want United States. Okay, that's clear. And I always like to write in the second person because I always like to talk to you. That's the most important. You want to talk to your audience, not to anybody else, right? You can include keywords if you want. I don't usually do that. And you want this enabled because it will give you more context. Like we did with Gemini at the start, we added the video for the context. Okay, and the formatting, yeah, that's all fine. That's great. So for the structure, we want a call to action. Okay, in this case, I want to put a link to my services page. Okay, so in this case, I provide an AI website operator service. So I want to sell that service within my articles. So there'll be a call to action to this URL. Okay, we don't need a key takeaways or a conclusion or an FAQ in this type of article, but if you're doing a normal blog post, then maybe you might want some of them. Medium is fine. Auto-generate the headings. Okay, I'm not going to do internal linking, but this could also help you with your search engine optimization, and the same with external linking. I'm going to turn this off for this one because I don't really want people clicking to other pages. That's not what I want. I want people to go to my services page. I don't want images in this post. Again, I just want to provide the information. I prefer to add videos, okay, but I'll probably include my own videos in this case because I have YouTube videos, but maybe you can include YouTube videos if it's a specific topic. So next, all we need to do now is to generate the article, and it will take a few minutes. So our article is now done. As you can see, how to optimize YouTube videos, and we have the table of contents here with links down already done for us. So you can, of course, ask ChatGPT or Gemini to create this article for you, but in my experience, the articles just aren't as good as Journalist AI. So that's why I use this tool, and it's, it's much better. It can do things like this, so that saves me time. So all I need to do now is go to my website and add a new post. So I just copied in my post there, and as you can see, it's all done for me. So super easy. All I need to do now is put in my title right. Okay, I might just ask Gemini to write me a better title. So write me a catchy blog post title that people want to click, how to optimize YouTube videos. Okay, so these ones are a little bit too clickbaity for my website, I think. So I think I'll go with this one. I think this is pretty good. Remember, you do want to have something catchy as a blog title as well, because people can see various options at the top of Google, and click-through rate is one of the highest metrics now on Google. So again, similar to YouTube, you always have to get people to click on your blog posts. So that's all you need to do to get your blog post. I would definitely edit a little bit, write an introduction here, and add another call to action to my services. So if you are using content to promote your marketing agency, and I definitely recommend that you do, it's one of the best ways to get inbound leads. All right, you want to have your blog at the top here. Very important. You can be getting search traffic from Google. You also want YouTube. Okay, and then these can, create content from you as well. You can also make this into, X content, LinkedIn content, so you can repurpose this stuff, right? And of course, you can do the same with YouTube. You can use tools like Submagic or Opus Clip to make shorts and Instagram Reels and all of that. So you have Insta, okay, and TikTok. So you've got all the platforms there, even though you just did your blog post and your YouTube. Okay, your YouTube, you have to record yourself. Unfortunately, we're not at that point really. If you want to market yourself correctly, you should be behind the camera. But blog, we have AI tools like Journalist AI to get us started. So that's how you use Gemini to create your SEO strategy for your marketing agency. Please subscribe below if you want to see more videos like this. I'd be very curious to know if you like this style. Comment below if you enjoyed it. My name is Connor Martin. Thanks for watching.